What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with this first look mini-series on Spellweaver. This is episode 3, folks. And if you guys want a chance to win a couple of codes to give you some extra gold so you can start building your decks bigger, better, prouder, more awesome than ever, or whatever the case is. Anyhow, you guys can just leave a comment down below and I will dish out the stuff. Now, at the time of recording this video, I have yet to dish out the stuff from last video. So, if you guys are waiting and you're wondering who won, I haven't actually picked anybody yet. However, when this video goes up, hopefully I'll have done all that and everything will actually be working and it'll be great. Because that's actually my plan. As soon as I get done with this, guys and gals, I'm going to throw it into the whole rendering and uploading machine and all that stuff. And then I'm going to go and actually choose 2 or 3 different winners in the comment section of Episode 2, and if you guys leave a comment in Episode 3, you can also win. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. What are we going to do this time around, guys? I am going to make a horrible fool of myself and build a deck. That's right. I am going to do it. Alright, we're going to get rid of first try. The reason being because I'm going to do it all over again. I learned not much, but I learned some stuff, guys and gals, and that is a thing. Alright, if you take a look down here, we have creatures, we have artifacts, we have spells, and we have shrines. The shrines are your mana stuff and things like that there. So if we take a look at the aggro elves, it is one of our more advanced decks as opposed to the starter deck. So we have aggro elves. If you look, it's got 20 shrines, it's got 7 spells, and 33 monsters. The starter deck has 23 shrines, 12 spells, and 25 monsters. And the general rule seems to be somewhere around 20 to 25, or 20 to 23 shrines or mana cards, if you will. Seems to be the norm. So, that being said, we're probably going to start building our deck up with that. And it seems somewhere about, what, maybe 5 to 10 spells seems to be normal. I guess it's actually more than that. So it's somewhere, it's probably like 10 to 15 seems normal. The aggro elves has a little bit less, but they have more monsters and so on and so forth, guys. Now, if I recall correctly, how this works is you have to have a minimum of 60, but you can have more than 60 cards if you want. But I believe the best possible scenario for you guys is to actually get 60 cards and just do it as lean and as mean as you can. That way you have more of a chance of getting the cards you want quicker. So that is the play. Alright, we're going to go to our new deck and we're going to start this up. Of course, we're going to go with our gal pal here. We're going to build ourselves a third elven deck just because it's what I'm familiar with, it's what I'm used to. I've done quite a few battles against the AI in quick matches, and I gotta say, I think I've lost every single one of them except the last one, maybe the last 2 I won. So I'm still pretty terrible at the game. Now, don't get me wrong, like, every single time except I think once I got crushed, but every other time I was like 1 or 2 moves away from just destroying the enemy, and I fell short every time. So there's that, and there is that. Alright, we're going to add you up here. And now we are in the nature aspects, and we are going to start building our cards. Now, it appears that I have 5 Elven Sanctuary cards that I can play. Now, what's different between the Elven Sanctuary cards and the Nature Shrine cards are you can do either one to gain 1 level in Nature, and then this card, the Shrines, the one that you've already seen, gives us 1 mana, and it allows us to draw 1 more card. Whereas the Elven Sanctuary gives us 1 mana, and it gives me an additional chance to gain a skill, or lets me gain a skill for my hero. Playing the Shrine for 1 mana also grants your hero a new skill. You can activate hero skills outside combat on your turn. Each skill has a specific level requirement, mana cost, and recharge time. So there you go, guys. So we definitely want these into our mix here. Now there may be a quicker hold control to do multiple cards. Oh, who knew? That would be a thing. Oh, maybe. Never mind. I don't know why specifically I can only bring 4 here, because it says I have 5, but I can only bring 4 over, which is fine, but still. Oh, there we go. We just brought 12 in. And we'll bring ourselves up to the magic number of 20. We'll try rolling nice and lean with that. Now, if we take a look, we have Ambush Strike here. Allied creatures get +2 attack and +2 HP until the end of the turn. So we'll throw that in there. That's going to be a spell card. And we can actually section it off by spells, artifacts, shrines, or creatures. We're going to go with these spells right now. I want 2 of those. It's actually a pretty good spell. This is attack attached to a creature. I'm going to get 1 of those. I don't find it to be that useful, but that's just me. I could be completely wrong, guys. Basically, the Mantle of the Winds allows us to attach to a creature. It gives it +1 speed, and it makes it flying. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know. We have the Test of Time, destroy an artifact or spell. Could be useful. I'm only going to grab 1 of those. The Word of Vigor. I got a lot of these in my 1 battle deck that I have, the Aggro Elves. So I'm familiar with this one. Select a creature for each of your nature levels. So say you go up to 3, 4 nature levels. That's the levels on the side here. So say you get up to 4, you can actually add a +1 attack and +1 HP to each one of your characters. Up to 4 if you were at nature level 4, or up to 3 if you're at 3, so on and so forth. And you also get to draw a card. So it's not bad. It's not a bad skill, actually, or spell. So I'm going to go with 6 there. This one's not bad. It lets you return a card to the owner's hand, basically making them have to play it again. It doesn't work with Swift cards very well, so you probably want to avoid throwing a Swift card back in there, but it's not bad for some other stuff. So I'm going to throw 1 of those out there, and I'm going to throw a Landslide in there as well. So we have 8 and 20 so far. Alright, there are no artifacts apparently, or I have not uncovered any artifacts for the wonderful elven crew, or the nature people. So now it's up to our creatures at this point. And I like having a couple of these elven scouts. They're actually really, really decent to play around with, because they can attack really fast, and most of the time they can't be blocked, which is pretty good. The Grove Guardian seems to be pretty legit. He's a character I think I just recently got, or maybe I had him already, but I got another card. I opened up some packs recently as well, folks. Alright, Grove Guardian gets +1 attack, +1 HP for each other elf that enters the field under your control this turn. I don't know if that stays, but say we played him, and then we played like the Battle Brothers and a few other stuff, or Brothers in Arms there. It would actually boost his attack and his defense for quite a bit, or his attack and his HP, by quite a large amount. Or if we played maybe like 4 Elven Scouts or something with it. It's actually a pretty legit card, especially if you get it later in the turn and you have a bunch of people you want to play all at once. So I'm going to throw him into the mix. I'm only going to throw 1 though, because he's still kind of a meh character overall, if you don't have the right situation that you throw out there. I'm going to go with 2 Elven Warriors. They're a pretty good middle ground group. The Summoner Druid's not bad. Basically what it allows you to do is, it starts with 2 of this mana stuff, this blue stuff. I don't know what it's actually called, but energy. There you go. 2 energy, and basically when you play, you put them on the back line. When you play a card, the next card gets to come in at 2 less mana. So basically, if you played this card, the Elven Skyrider, and then you tried to play another one of these, it would actually come in and only cost 1. So if you played the Sunrise Fairy, I mean, it's a little bit strange. I don't understand 100% how it works, to be 100% honest, guys. But it's something like that. Like, the larger numbers, it's easier to say. But 2 less mana is basically how it works. So the Summoner Druids are actually fairly decent. It's very strange. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work for quite a while, but eventually I did. And you still have to have enough mana to actually do it. So you will not be able to play these guys for free, if I'm not wrong. So, it is what it is. Alright, so we're going to go and throw you out. Or not out, but like into our deck. I only want 1 of those. Actually, you know what? I want 2 of those. Just in case. Alright, the Sunrise Fairy, pretty fast. It's got 2 attack, which is decent, but it's easy enough to kill. Still, it can attack and block from the support line, so it's not bad. I'm going to throw 2 of those into the mix as well. I'm not a big fan of the Ambushing Sharpshooter. The only good thing about this one is it's actually a swift character, so I'm going to throw 2 in there as well. The Elven Skyrider, this was a newer character. I haven't seen this one in action yet, but basically it's flying, And so it's a backline character. So it's essentially the same as the Sunrise Fairy, only it's got 2 attack and 2 health. And again, we're going to go throw 2 of those in there. We're not quite at 60 cards just yet, folks. We're getting closer. The Brothers in Arms are pretty good. I'm going to put 3 of those on the field for me. Then we're going to come down here and Nina, the Legendary Storyteller. Play with the top card of your deck revealed. If it is an elf, you may play that card as though it were in your hand. So essentially, it reveals the top card on your deck, and like it says, if it's an elf, you can literally just like throw it out. You know, spend the mana or whatever it is to put it on the field. So it's actually a pretty cool thing. Having 1 or 2 of those isn't bad. We'll throw just 1 in for now. The Venerated Unicorn, again, it's okay. I'm probably going to only put 1 in for right now, because I feel like that's okay, but the Elven Skyrider is probably better in all ways, so what's the point? When the Venerated Unicorn enters the field, you may destroy a spell. I guess the dispelling part of the unicorn is actually pretty good, but Now this one was a guy that I was pretty excited to see, was the Elven Commander here. Basically, his attacks are unblockable, so no one can actually block them. And it actually allows all of our additional elves, all other elves that we control on the field of battle, to actually also be unblockable. So you can just bum rush. Say you have like 8 guys on the field of battle, and you've been getting blocked, and you know the enemy's doing stuff, or you're afraid to like unleash your guys because they could attack or be blocked or killed off, whatever the case is. Now they're unblockable, and you can just bum rush and try to go directly for the enemy commander person or base guy, captain, summoner, whatever it is, wizard. I don't know what they're called, but you can go after that. These are pretty good. They start off swift, so as soon as you put them in the field, they can attack, and they have a pretty solid 3/3. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I'm putting 2 of those into my deck as well, and we're getting pretty close to the end of the deck. Getting directly at 60 cards. We're at 22 plus 8 is 30. We're at 50, so we can get 10 more cards, and we may go back up and grab a few more as we go. Now, the Ancient Treants are kind of a weird group. They're really slow. As you see, they only have 1 speed. However, here, we'll click on it. When the Ancient Treant is declared as a part of your attack, the speed of up to 1 creature the defending hero controls becomes 0 until the end of that hero's next turn. So basically what it's saying is when we play this guy and we're actually able to attack with him, we can then go to an enemy card that's already on the field and click on it and basically lower its speed to 0, which basically makes it go to sleep. And it lasts through the enemy's actual next turn. So these are actually pretty solid characters to play. They're just really expensive. 2 mana doesn't seem overwhelmingly expensive, but getting 3 levels on top of the 2 mana, pretty difficult. We'll throw 3 of those in the mix. These are absolutely amazing as well. I am a big fan of the Fae of Charm. Basically, it's a flying unit. You just throw it to wherever you want, whether it's a support, which is probably how it actually works. You just throw it on the support line, and you can attack with it. And then, anytime you declare your attack, even if you're not using the Fae of Charm to attack, when you declare your attack, ready an enemy creature. This combat will... Sorry. When you declare your attack, ready an enemy creature. This combat, it loses all powers and attacks the enemy hero if able. So essentially what that means is, you play this card, anytime you attack the enemy hero or attack anything, you can actually choose one of the enemy's cards to attack the enemy hero with. It's actually pretty cool. And that removes the hero, or removes the enemy from being able to use that particular unit to actually block. So these are amazing. Like, these are some of the greatest things you can actually throw out. They're also insanely expensive at 3 and 3, but they're definitely worth it. Now, I haven't had a lot of luck or great stuff with this guy, so we'll see. Sun Chaser, alright, has +2 speed this combat, so essentially you can use energy to do that, I guess. So we'll see. Basically, it just increases the speed, makes it a max speed unit. So we'll throw 2 of those into the field. Maybe we'll throw a 3rd one in, and let's see, what else do we want to put into the field of battle? I think we wouldn't mind terribly throwing another Brother of Arms in there, and that should have been 60 or really close. We need 1 more. You know what? It never hurts to throw another one of these riders in. So there we go, guys. That is our 60 guys and gals and people and things and junk and stuff. Now, I haven't figured out exactly how the crafting works yet, guys. I'll play around with that between this episode and the next. But I think only one more episode remains before I break off this first look, guys. So I'll try to give away all the rest of the codes by then. I may give some away on Twitter. I don't know. I haven't figured out everything there is to figure out just yet, but we're getting closer. Alright, so the deck is now made. It is auto-saved. You back out, and basically what you do is you click on the deck over there. You go to rename it. We'll say Bumpy's Live Deck. There we go. You guys got to see me bring it on to all of you. And we're going to go do a quick combat and watch me get wrecked, and you guys can point at me and laugh. Now, I think I failed every time on normal, so we'll try another normal, and then if I fail, you guys can point at me and laugh, like I said. It's a thing. Alright, so you get basically a random enemy. This time we're up against some sort of, I guess it's a arcane mage. I don't know. We'll see. This is actually fine for a starting hand, I believe. It's not super great, but it's okay. So we're going to actually keep this group. We'll play the card. We'll put nature level 1 out, and unfortunately we can't play this because we don't have the 2 mana we need. So, that being said, we will end our turn. And the enemy played a mana card. That's fine. We'll throw this out. 1 more mana and an extra card thrown into the mix. And it looks like we may start having to sacrifice fairly soon. We'll put you there. I actually kind of want to play you on the front lines. Don't necessarily need to right now, but that's okay. We'll put him there for right this minute. Alright, we are going to end our turn. It's going to be nice. Alright, they have a dwarven shield breaker or something. I'm going to actually pull him back. He's not really designed or cut out for this. Alright, the unfortunate reality is we did not get what I was hoping that we could get. We got a lot of the brothers in arms. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this. We're going to sacrifice one of the bros. And we're going to grab ourselves, I guess, one of these. We'll play it as a thing where we gain an additional skill. And the extra skill that we just got was Native Soil. An elf you control gets +1 attack and +2 HP until the end of its turn. There you have it. And now we can play this one if we were so inclined. And it looks like we are inclined. Now the downside to this is, well, there's not really a ton of downside. Well, we're just going to sit here for right now and end our turn. I'm going to try to use my mana next and see if I can't take this guy down a little bit. And the unfortunate reality is, once again, we have no mana cards, but we do with this. So we'll throw this onto the field, and we're going to go up in our nature level. And that's going to allow us to play some of the brothers at arms. This is only 2, so what we're going to do now is do that. Throw these boys down. And that allows us to attack. I still kind of want to do something else, but what we're going to do instead is we're going to take that down. We're going to go and attack with these 2 over to him and eliminate this guy. Oh, we do attack first with this hero as well. I forgot. So we actually attack and we don't double attack. There's no, they attack and we attack at the same time and we eliminate each other. That's one of his ability, ranged. So if you take a look, ranged deals damage in combat before the non-ranged creature. So essentially that was a free pick-off there that we didn't have to worry about at all because of the ranged ability. I actually had forgotten about that. So that's one reason to actually utilize that guy. It looks like we should be able to wreck this fool right here too. This is, of course, again, assuming it's not going to be completely crushed. Now, what I'm going to do, instead of what you might think... Alright, we're going to sacrifice again, guys and gals. I think this time it's going to be the Elven Scout. We're going to go this route. We're going to get ourselves another card. The fact that we can actually sacrifice is actually fantastic. And we're already set up for our next deal. That's really nice. Alright, can we do this? No, we need one more level before we can start playing those guys. But we can get some more brothers at arms out and on the field. And what we're going to do right now is this. We're going to attack this. That's actually a problem, because it can be blocked by that guy. But we'll see. We'll see if it's a thing. And unfortunately, this thing can't be attacked. Can't attack. A It's really weird that we can't attack that. Oh well, chances are he's gonna block for it, and it's not gonna actually accomplish anything. It's a little saddening, but it's okay. I'm hoping that the can't attack thing goes away. What is this thing? Lifebound, the greater our faith, the stronger, blah 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 blah. It's fine. Alright, so we're gonna end our turn. We've already done about 8 damage to the crew so far. That's not too bad. And oh, just got bolstered super duper strong. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're still going to end up losing one of our people here. But we should... Oh, we can't actually win this, can we? See, this is just going to swap the two. Well, there's no point then, I guess. We're just going to lose them straight up. Since we attacked with all of our guys, there was no way to stop that. Oh, it was a good play. So that was a temporary buff that worked out phenomenally well for him. Kudos to them for that. Did I just skip my turn like an idiot? I think I did. I do apologize, folks. I do apologize. Yeah, it looks like I just kind of screwed myself a little bit there. My bad. Alright, well, I don't really have a choice. I also don't know exactly how they ended up killing off all of my troops that I had on the field already. I feel like something bad happened that I'm just not aware of right now. So okay, we're gonna go with maybe landslide right now. I'm gonna put you and you back on the into his hand. And that is all of our mana right now. So there's a really good chance that we're going to end up losing. I think I did skip my turn, which is definitely never the play, so I would not recommend that. So we took a little bit of extra damage there. He even healed up at some point. He was down to 12, so kudos on him for whatever he did there to make that a reality. Alright, we'll play this. It seems like level 3 is the highest level we need, so now it's basically just free playing everything that we want to free play, which is kind of fantastic. Alright, we will throw you out, and we have, what, 2 that we can play. Okay, we'll put you out as well. And we'll do that. We'll end. They're bringing out all sorts of crazy enemies and individuals and just nutso things. It's fine. We don't really feel like blocking right now. It seems like a kind of a silly idea. Alright, and what we're going to do now is also ready you. And I am going to sacrifice the warrior. Oh, and that we didn't actually get any mana cards this time around. That's a bit rough, so we can't actually do anything. Well, that's kind of sad. Alright, what do we have? Well, we could do... actually put him on the field. That's crazy. I think we'll be able to do that. Alright, so here's the play, guys. We're going to attack with you. And I guess we're going to attack with you as well. And I don't think they can block either one of those. Now watch this, though. This is going to be cool. Alright, so the Fae of Charm, we get to choose one of his characters to actually attack her with. So we'll choose this one. And since we actually have 2 Fae of Charms out on the field, we're also going to bring this one into the field of battle. I don't know how they were able to block with those characters. Well, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have used the other Fae of Charm. I think we just kind of hurt ourselves a lot there. Like, we couldn't attack that. Why was that? Oh, because we didn't have the speed to attack that. Ew. Alright, it's okay still. We're okay. Alright, it's gonna buff up the might. Oh man, we're probably gonna get wrecked right now. It's not gonna be pleasant or pretty in any way. And can we play this card? Nope, no way we can play that, huh? So he's gonna die. He's not even gonna get a chance to do anything. So we're gonna take quite a bit of damage. Like I said, guys, there's a better than not chance that I'm gonna lose. Now, normally, it doesn't happen like it did. So please be aware of that. This is rough. Alright, there doesn't seem to be an artifact or a spell going right now, which is okay. I'm going to get rid of that, see if I can't get myself another, there we go, another card on the field. and maybe get ourselves something else that we can play. Alright, our elf commander is now available on the field, which isn't terrible. I suppose we could try to do this, which is going to allow us to play him. We're going to try to go for broke here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Give it our best shot. And we still have enough for this. Play it on him as well. Why not? So if they want to block him, they can go ahead and do so. But they're unblockable, so I don't think that's even a thing that's going to happen. So we're going to go over here. 5 to 7. We're going to be able to do 5 damage there. We're going to attack with you. And I guess that's it. And then we're going to declare the final attack. We're going to get our wonderful Fae here. And if we play you, this should be the victory. Oh, but they're able to block that one. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, I guess we launch the attack. It's only going to be 7, and we did kill off one of his characters, I guess, but I'm pretty sure that we die now. So that's not great. Well, we gave it our best shot, guys and gals. We were one step away from being able to be victorious there. It's a little bit unfortunate that it did work out the way it did. But we gave it our best shot, guys. We gave it our best shot. And here is our inevitable death. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if I didn't skip that turn, maybe things would have worked out differently. But hey, you know what? I'm learning a little bit. My strategy is improving each time I play. So, you guys can point at me and laugh, make some fun, but either way, you still earn a little tiny bit of fame, you earn some gold, it's not bad. I have won on easy, I have not won on normal just yet, which is a little bit sad, but if you guys take a look, I am 7 out of 11 quick battles played so far. On that, I did already unlock this one. This was play 5 quick battles. I have played through this. I can get my reward for the common quest. And there it is, 750 gold. And I believe these reset at some point, though I'm not sure. Because I was able to play this one again. And then this one, I need to get a total of 10 more quick battles, and I've only won 2. So, there you go. And these aren't just play, these are actually win. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. If you want to earn yourself a cool 100,000 in cash, I think that's what it was. I think it was 100,000 in gold. To actually go and take a look again real quick, guys, at the marketplace. You go to the essentials, and you can buy a whole bunch of stuff here, guys. You can buy all these different packs to bolster your little group. Pretty sure you could buy... I'm not 100% sure. I also... Hold on, let's back out real quick. I think if we clicked on stuff like this, yeah. We can unlock additional starter decks, 40,000 to unlock, and then you can start going into that region and doing the unlockables there. So it will definitely get you started. You can actually play around with a couple of different starter decks at that point, and on and on and on. Anyway, folks, just leave a comment down below, and you will have your chance to win. I will be, while this is getting uploaded, I will be going through and announcing the winners of Episode 2, and so on and so forth. I think there's only going to be one more episode of this, guys and gals. Hopefully my skills will have improved by that point, and I will be like, yeah, guys, now this is how you do it. But as it stands right now, I still have a little bit to learn. It's okay. Again, I see an improvement overall, and that's a good sign. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.